Hey guys, it's Willie. Today I want to talk about, wait for it, patience. Apart from being a fruit of the Spirit, I think patience is worth mentioning because it's something that a lot of people really struggle with. And maybe you yourself struggle with this because you may hate waiting in line, or you may hate waiting on people, or maybe it's because you hate waiting for God. Regardless of what you struggle with patience-wise, I think it's important that we also recognize the three qualities that make up patience as a whole. And those qualities are self-control, peace, and trust. Ephesians 4:2 says, "Be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love." I love this verse because it implies that even with our patience, we can still show love to others. So what was that thing I said earlier about qualities required for patience?
There's self-control, peace, and trust.
Okay, so what does that look like? For starters, I think self-control and patience go hand in hand really well. Resisting our impulses to argue when asked to wait isn't always easy. And while we may at times prefer to snap at someone who's making us wait for something, we have to remember to be mindful of the words that are found in Proverbs 25:28. A man without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls. So, what does a city without walls look like? To summarize it in a single word, vulnerable. It's in those times of vulnerability that the enemy likes to swoop in and attack. And he's especially ready to do so when you throw your self-control out the window. Now, peace is important because it's what allows you to keep your joy in all situations. Peace is needed for patience because it's in those times when we feel tested that we can quickly become irritated and lose our cool. But even in those moments, the peace that's found in a life that's dedicated to Christ easily prevails. Romans 5:1 says, "Therefore, having been justified by faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ." And I love this verse because it isn't just saying we have peace because of Jesus. It's saying the peace that Jesus gave us also gave us peace with God. Meaning that in those times of spiritual warfare or any other battle, God is on our side. And if the greatest battle that we could ever fight is already won in our favor, then I think a lot of those smaller battles we try to fight every day are easily overshadowed. Lastly, having patience requires trust because, well, think about it. When waiting for God to answer a prayer, we have to trust in Him. Not just trust that He'll answer our prayers, but trust that His answer is what's best for us. Psalm 37 verses 4 and 5 says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him, and He will act." Don't think that God doesn't have a plan for you. He does. But you need to trust that He's going to work in a way that He knows is best for you. And sometimes that means waiting. But ultimately, all that waiting and that trust is going to lead to a blessing. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Okay, bye.